Have you ever come across a prospect that you thought, man, this person could be awesome and totally crush it with me in this business, but they just didn't have the money, and you thought to yourself, I think I'm going to pay for them to get started? In this episode, I'm going to be sharing with you why this could be potentially the worst thing that you do for you, your business, more importantly, your potentially awesome prospect who could crush it. And I'm going to give you a way that you can tackle this if it comes up next time properly so that it sets up your prospect to win, not to lose. So stay tuned. My name is Tanya Aliza, and I help entrepreneurs and network marketers create success faster while most importantly designing a lifestyle that you love. So if you're new here, consider subscribing because I put out a brand new training video and resource for you and your business each and every week. So why is this the worst thing that you could do in your business? Well, have you ever noticed that no one ever takes free seriously? I mean, think about it. The last time that you were given something for free, did you take it seriously? Did you have skin in the game to put the hustle output out to actually get something done? Most people, when they get something for free, they don't ever take it seriously. They don't have skin in the game. And this is actually one of the things that I think is wrong with network marketing. I mean, if you can think about the earning potential that you have with network marketing being in the millions, but there's such low cost of entry that most people don't even take it seriously. Most people don't treat it like a $1 million business like it could actually be for you because they didn't have enough skin in the game. If you think about franchise owners, they have to go out and put in hundreds of thousands of dollars to a franchise like Domino's Pizza or any other franchise that you can think of. And you better believe that that person is going to take that business model or that business seriously because they put out that much investment in money. And so whenever somebody gets something for free, they never take it seriously like they should. So if you pay for somebody to get started, they could be a really awesome team builder or teammate in your team. But if you pay for them to get started and they have no skin in the game, you could potentially, you'll be doing them a complete disservice by doing that. You could be setting them up for failure when they would have been in a position to succeed if they would have had skin in the game and they would have been taking their business seriously. So you never want to take that risk with a potential teammate that could be totally awesome on your team. And not to mention, this makes for a terrible duplication model. Let's just think about this for a minute. You have somebody that doesn't have the money. You pay for them to get started. Now, what do you think they think that they have to do for other people? And they didn't even have any money to get themselves started. So there's going to be an internal disconnect from them even going out there and doing the initial activity to make things happen in their business. So on top of the fact that you could ruin a potentially amazing prospect's opportunity, you will also create a really bad duplication model for your business. So in my opinion, you never want to pay for somebody to get started in your business, no matter how amazing you think that they could be. But how do you handle this when it comes up? You still have an amazing prospect sitting in front of you. They just don't have the money right now. How do you get them started in the future? How do you get them started and how do you take this to the next level with them? Well, in every episode of Tanya Aliza TV, I like to equip you with a free resource that will help you in your business. And in this episode, since we're talking about what to do when somebody doesn't have the money, I have a really cool script and process that you can follow. And if you'd like to get your hands on this script and dive into the process that I implement in my business when I find a superstar that doesn't have the money to get started, you can pick up this script and process that I've laid out for you on my blog at tanyaaliza.com/88 download, the number 88 download. I'll leave a link for you above or below this video in the description box. And if you're on my blog, there'll be a big yellow button right below this video on the blog. Click the button and we'll give you the scripts and the process to handle how to deal with somebody that doesn't have the money, but you still want to get them started. In that script and in that process, you'll see how I come together with my prospect and I get them to hustle a little bit and put some skin in the game in coming up with the funds to actually join. There's some script ideas in there for money acquiring strategies, and then also making sure that you set an appointment date for when they will have the funds, which is one of the most important things that you can do, so you can circle back to this conversation and get them started. Never leave a prospect that is interested. They just have a little money block that's holding them back. Never leave them without having a scheduled appointment for when they are going to get started, and never leave them without having some strategy for coming up with the funds. And I go over all of that in my scripts and process that you can pick up on the blog at tanyaaliza.com/88 download. It's one of my best strategies that I implement in my business and I share with my team. And make sure to pick that up immediately and start testing it and using it within your team, because it will help you the next time you come across a superstar that would be so good and you would be really excited to work with, but they just don't have the money at that moment. And remember, the worst thing that you can do is to pay for somebody to get started in your network marketing company. I remember the day when I really wanted to do that with one of my friends that I shared with in the beginning, and I was like, I'll just pay for you, and that person ended up doing nothing anyways. And it was a big waste of both of our time. And so I don't want you to be spending funds on the wrong people, but I also want you to be setting up your people to win in your team and creating that strong team culture in your network marketing business. Question of the week. Have you ever paid for somebody to get started with you in your business? Have you fronted them the cash? How did it work out? I'm excited to see if anybody has had success with this, or maybe not had success with this. Share in the comment section below and let us know if it worked out or it didn't work out. I'm interested to see. I'd love to hear what happened. Did you get some value out of today's episode? I truly hope that you did. Make sure to pick up the resource that we put together for you in today's episode over on the blog, and drop a comment and let me know what you liked most about it. If this did help you, make sure to share with your team via one of the social media share links around this video, and we will see you on the next episode of Tanya Aliza TV.